Well, the wife and I have been looking at different vans, trying to work out what we're going to do. The ultimate plan for us is to piss off and basically travel Australia for a while, like everyone else's dream. We want to do the same thing. And I figured we might document this on the way, just because it's probably something that's worthwhile doing for the kids, the grandkids, and other people around the country and the world to watch. The problem we've found out is we've got a 2017-18 MUX. It's got a tow capacity of 3 tonne, which is okay. But the vans we like are more. Not more in base weight, but loaded weight. It's well over. So we're struggling a bit. So we've looked at every possible caravan manufacturer known to man, and we're coming up with a bit of a plan now to look at either a Jayco Outback kind of 2-person kitchen ensuite kind of van. It's 16 to 18 foot, or a Snowy River. Now the Snowy River and Jayco are very similar in price, but we don't really know which one we're going to go for or how we're going to go about it. But nonetheless, we're going to keep looking ahead and see what we can do. But we're going to get the car prepared on the way through. So anyway, I just thought I'd have a bit of a chat with you guys and let you know what we're thinking and where we're at. It's been a bit of a struggle trying to work this all through. When you work out GVMs and GCMs and God knows what else it is, but anyway, for the novice it's pretty difficult to try and sort. But I think we've come up with the 2 options now. We're going to go for a bit of a search. We're going to get that done, and for the record, we've got kids and family and everything else, and no large bank account sitting in there, so I'll try and document as much as I can to show you how we go through this process. But it's not easy to try and work all this through when you're a normal everyday working people without massive funds in your bank, because that's a struggle. But I'll try and document as much as I can, and I'll make up a spreadsheet and show you what we do as we go along. But we appreciate you having a watch, and I know we haven't done a lot or said a lot or anything like that, but I'll introduce your wife at some stage. She's at work. Gold. Anyway, we'll catch up with you another time, and yeah, speak soon. See ya. Well, shit, we bought a van. After paperwork of different varieties of vans and different styles, we found the one we're going for. And I just put down $5,000 to hold it, or to buy it, to have it manufactured. It's going to take 6 months to go through the process, but it's worth a crack. The Snowy River SRC 18, with all the trimmings and all the fancy bits, but we've got a whole lot more going in it. Compressor fridge, 3 solar, a couple of batteries, DC chargers, upgrades, blah blah blah. Who knows? I've lost it. I've actually lost control of it, thinking about what it's all about. But we've got it done. Didn't take you on a journey because we actually didn't go to the shop. But next time we go to the shop, I'll actually take you and show you around the bloody thing if we can, if there's one available. But they seem to be rarer than hen's teeth anyway. But we put a name down. We've got a 6-month wait, and we will go through that and see what happens. I guess very hard to try and work through this, doing GVMs and GCMs and trying to get weights right for a 3-tonne towing vehicle and without over-committing things. And now to get the car ready. So long-range fuel tank going in now, well, shortly. Snorkel going on for extra air. Thinking about a new exhaust, a bit more power on the MUX. I've been told it does a bit of, a high-flow cat actually saves a lot of wasted energy. Towing, brake kits, you name it. We've got it all going on there. So I just have to work through that now and get it all done. But I'll shoot you through like this as we go through the journey. I hope that light behind me is not driving you nuts. And we'll let you know how we go. Sorry for my weird look. We're in Queensland at the moment. Well, we live here. We've had storms and I've been outside digging. I thought I'd share this with you while I had a phone call. Anyway, you enjoy yourselves. Hope everyone's well. See you out there. So, as I explained last time, we've been through the hassle of finding information about GVMs, GCMs, van weights, axle loadings, the world of nightmare that is not knowing exactly what it takes for the stuff to happen. You have some sort of bloody mathematics degree. But we chose our van. We've gone for an 18-foot, an SRC 18 Snowy River, getting all the extras stuck in it. So 3 solar panels, 2 batteries, getting What else have we got? Anti-sway control, all sorts of crap. Whether we need it or not, I have no idea, but we've gone and ordered it, so it's going to be awesome. Next challenge is our yard. We have nowhere to store this thing, except for a really well-established garden we just spent the last year putting together, and the wife is absolutely ropeable because I have to rip it apart. So, so I thought I'd show you what we've got here, because it's just a very interesting debacle, let's say. All the great plans and nothing ever gets done. But this here is our yard, just there. So in essence, we had a nice big tree over there that the wife really enjoyed, which I've had to rip out and put into the backyard, and now I'm going to carve out this whole section here and fence that off to make it a caravan park for an 18-foot van, which is a total of about 7.8 metres with a slightly extended drawbar. We've got 9.25 metres here allowance, so we've got enough room, but suddenly it becomes more of a more of a challenge, and we have to undo all of our good work. So anyway, I thought I'd show you that, and yeah, as we go along I'll let you know how we go, so see you later. So, as I said to you before, we've gone through and done all our bits and pieces. We've organised the van. Paranoia. Now I need to make sure I've got some work to cover it, but anyway, that's another problem. Yeah, so basically now we're going to rip the yard apart. That is where it's going, over there. So we had a really nice established garden we've been building for a couple of years and making it look pretty. The wife's broken, but that's now going to be destroyed. And we're going to be putting in a, well, I just bought the timber this morning. So a 9 metre by 3 metre, or 3.2 metre wide sort of area where we can park the van and do our thing. Overall, we're pretty happy about going through with it. Also very nervous because, you know, as I said in an earlier message, you know, we're just normal people earning normal money, doing the thing. And we'll be travelling with these two pains in the ass, those two things down there. So that in itself is going to be an entertaining exercise. Anyway, catch us after. Well, as I said a couple of days ago, we're going to start a place for the caravan to be put in our front yard. Well, boom, there it is. We have built it. That's 2 days of solid nastiness. We have river gravel, fencing. I know it probably looks a bit rugged, but that's what it is. So the van will go there when it arrives. So looking forward to it. Roll on, delivery. Hello. So we've got our car booked in tomorrow for the start of the transformation for the caravan adventures. So it's going to be, I've got a long range tank going in tomorrow, 112 litre I think, and a snorkel going on for no other reason than because I felt like I needed a snorkel. We'll see. I'm also booking in for the tow brake controller and some Anderson plugs getting put to the rear of the vehicle so that we can have obviously the thing set up and plugged in so we can charge as we go. Our vehicle is an MUX, so you'll see it out here. There's the MUX out there, pretty standard looking vehicle at the moment. There's nothing really to it. I hope you can see that. In fact, I'll go around this way and make sure we can. Well, I hope you can see that. Anyway, standard MUX, and obviously our caravan park, which we've prepared earlier. Now we're going to be getting this all ready to go. We're all pretty rough and ready at the moment. We're getting it ready to go. Getting some mirrors for the car. I'm not sure what kind, but there's 2 options I believe, so we're going to get one of those sorted out. And then we're pretty much ready with the car, I think. I've gone back to the caravan manufacturer and changed a whole lot of the things we thought we needed or wanted when we first bought it. And now we're going to have a whole lot less crap, basically, more stuff that we pay for, because by the end of it it's about, it appear to be $12,000 or $13,000 worth of extras, which I just don't think we need. So we're going to go through and pop a whole lot of those off and get that signed off. So the van's due in October, it's now March, so here's hoping that there's no delays. We're ready to go and have a good time and, you know, just give things a bit of a go. But in the meantime, we're going to get the car ready. As I said, get the car ready for us to do this and get it prepared for all the stuff that you need to do. I'm just guessing as I go. So yeah, I'll have a bit of fun with it, and I'll just keep on telling you what we're doing because I think it's important for somebody. I don't know, maybe not. We'll soon see how we go. Anyway, ciao. Well, here's the drama. And it is drama, and maybe you'll go through this, maybe you won't. First up, I've got a dirty dog on the chair next to me, which is not ideal. Anyway, as I said earlier on, we've gone out and we've put a deposit on a van, a Snowy River 18, and we've got the contract, we've paid the deposit, listed all of our list of all sorts of goodies we want in it, which you need to do, obviously, for your own purposes, dust prevention and whatever else. Anyway, long story short, we've done all this, and then we get told that once we've already complied with the process, 2 weeks later we get told pretty much that we can't have what is required on the van. How do I put that? I've asked for 3 solar panels on the van. It's going to run a compressor fridge, and it states in the system, in their system, that we need to have 3 panels on the van and 2 batteries to run the compressor fridge. True or false, I don't know. I'm not a Sparky, but let's just work with what's on the paperwork. I've ticked the boxes to get all this loaded on, and now they say that that can't fit on the roof of the van, which is a little bit frustrating. So yes, we're now deciding whether we stick with the 18, do we move to the 20, which gives more roof space, do we lose a hatch to put more solar up there, because inevitably we want to put as much solar as we can get. If I get 4 panels, I'd be happy. Then we can run the EnerDrive system with the 3,000 watt inverter, a couple of 200 amp hour batteries, and it'd be relatively off grid and actually enjoy ourselves. Without those solar panels being done, it kind of halts up the rest of the process, and I don't want to have that problem. Anyway, so I'm going back to the suppliers. Well, I've rung 2 or 3 of the same caravan suppliers, and they've all told me that yes, I can fit what I want on there, and it can be done. Only the one that I'm dealing with says it can't. Anyway, it's doing my head in. So if you've been through the van process, you probably understand exactly what I'm talking about. But it is really, really, really killing me inside trying to work this through. It's nuts what's out there. So I thought I'd share with you what we've done. I'll let you know once we make our actual final decision, which we had already made a month ago, and now we're remaking it again. So anyway, likely that we'll probably go to 20 for no other reason than it's got a 750 kilo carrying capacity, a tier weight of 2250 I think, which is perfect. That's fine. With the 18 foot's only got 1980, it's a couple hundred kilos, but I can carry more stuff, and that's ultimately what I'm well, not wanting, but what you end up needing with a couple of water tanks and a grey water tank, etc. Anyway, I'm waffling now, so yeah, I'll let you know how I go. It's not a lot of fun at the moment, so yeah, if you've been through this, I feel your pain. Alright, thank you.